Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Thursday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. I'm going to bring in the beautiful, the spirit animal oracle, and I'm going to bring in the wisdom of the house of night. I'm also going to bring in the twin flame sign and synchronicity oracle and the tarot of the sacred forest. So let's see what's going on. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. And it's really powerful energy right now as we've moved into this new month because they are starting to believe. They are starting to believe that they really can have a future with you. It's not something they just have to have in their head, in their fantasies and their dreams. It can be a reality. And they are coming to terms with that right now. And I'm really sensing this energy of whatever they've been through this year between January and September, or even what they've been over the last 1 to 9 years in their life. It's all prepared them for where they are right now today. So have faith in the love. It's so important you trust the process and don't listen to gossip or naysayers or anything to drag you down. You keep your thoughts uplifted and focus on peace. So let's see what's going on. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today? What's the energy around you today? What's the energy coming through around you today? What do you need to know? Clear card, please, angels. And you may be doing something, thinking about things today, working things out. Things may even be making more sense to you right now than it ever has before. So I feel you're gaining lots of clarity, understanding, and you're having empathy. You're having empathy for their journey. Maybe you're even having empathy for other people involved in this journey too, karmic people, or you're starting to recognise that everything is connected, everything has purpose, everything has benefit, and everything has value on this journey of growth. So what's the message for them today? What's the energy around them today? Straight out, 1 card. And what's the energy around the journey today? There we go. I love that we've got 1 card coming out. Now look at this for the journey. You've got the snake. I love that the wood snake keeps showing up every now and again saying, hey, I'm still here. I'm still in control of this year. I'm still doing the work behind the scenes to allow both of you to let go of all that no longer serves you. Very powerful. So because the snake's come in, I'm going to bring in the snake oracle. So I'm going to pull a card for you from the snake oracle. Because obviously the snake's there again saying, I am doing the work with you. I am doing things even if you can't see it. 2 cards for you. What are the cards for your person? So what's the snake assisting with? There we go. And what's the snake assisting with in general? Okay, for both of you, what's the snake doing in this connection right now? Yeah, I knew that one was going to come out. They guided me to that one, and that one, and that one. And if you do like this deck, you know, I downloaded this deck from Etsy. It's called the Snake Oracle. And then I actually had to cut it all out and I put it on cards and laminated it myself. So that's why the deck is the way it is when I'm using it here. So what's going on with you today? What dark things are you going through, or what's coming up in your shadows for healing, or what do you need to be aware of? And if you do use this deck, by the way, you know, this particular deck I'm using is the Wisdom of the House of Night. It's by Colette Baron-Reid. It's very sharp. Okay, and this journey can be very sharp at times. You know, it can cut to the bone. It's painful. It's hurtful. So when you're shuffling this, just be careful because it's very sharp on the edges. You don't want to get any paper cuts. Okay, what's the message for you? There we go. Oh, the cards coming out. 3 cards. What's the energy around your person today? What's the energy around your person today? Interesting, I'm shuffling and it's affecting my little finger. And I spoke about little finger yesterday, the pinky finger and the ring finger. So I spoke about cuts and abrasions. 1 card for them. What's the energy around the journey? Thank you, angels. What's the guidance for you today? Straight out. Coming out, no messing about there. What's the energy around your person today? And any more for your person? I have that one. And what's the energy around the journey today? Thank you, angels. I'm taking them okay. And then with the tarot, what's the energy around you today? What's going on with you today? What do we need to be aware of for you today? There we go. 2 cards. What's the energy around them today? What's the energy around them today? I've just seen a snake again. What's the energy around the journey there? What's the energy around the journey? Okay, let's see what's going on then. I feel this is going to be a very powerful reading. So first of all, the message for you is look at this. Stand tall and embrace where you are. Now, sunflowers may be a really powerful message for you today. Some of you may even really resonate with sunflowers on your journey. So you may see a sunflower as a symbol of the strong, powerful, divine feminine. Because what do sunflowers do? They stand very tall and they grow on their own in a way. Usually see one on their own, and they have power. And when they come together, when you see a lot of sunflowers together, it's very powerful. It's like divine feminine power. And I spoke about this not long ago. You know, when you get a lot of divine feminines together in the same room, it can blow the electrics. It can create fire hazards, like fire alarms going off. And, you know, when I had my event in London, we were all in the same room and the fire alarm went off. And then there was a power cut in the hotel we're in, things like that. So this is your power. So I feel sometimes you don't know just how powerful you are, how much energy surges through your veins. So the angels say, stand tall and embrace where you are. And what that means is accept right now that where you are in your life, where you're living, the job you're doing, the way it is in the connection, it's all as it's meant to be. So affirm, I am exactly where I am meant to be. Now, it may not be where you want to be, because you may want a better job, or you may want to be in union, or you may want something to be different. However, right now in this exact moment is where you're meant to be for your growth and learning. So be okay with it. When you're okay with where you are, you stop stressing out. You stop panicking. You stop thinking, I want things to be a different way. You just breathe and say, hey, it's okay. I am absolutely fine and okay where I am. And I'm not saying you have to lie to yourself and try and convince yourself you're okay if you're not. This is about you recognizing you're okay, you're protected, you're safe, it's going to be okay. So I feel you may see sunflowers today as a sign of your own power and strength, your own worth and value. Be strong in the knowledge that you are the feminine and you are safe. And look at this, we got forgive and inspiration. And I feel that you are an absolute inspiration to others because of the things you have forgiven, the way you've released the past, the way you've moved forward fearlessly. So the angels say the world around you can inspire your next step. Pause and observe to be inspired. So the first thing I'm connecting with is you're being guided. You're being inspired. You're being shown the way through signs and synchronicities, songs, things you understand. You're being inspired as well. You're being guided right now to forgive yourself, to forgive the past, to forgive everything, to feel free. But you're also an inspiration. I feel your person is definitely watching you right now. They may be watching you on social media. They could be seeing what you're doing at work. They could be watching you at work. They're seeing you get better in some way at something you're doing. So you're either getting better physically, and that means you're feeling better about yourself. So I feel as well someone could have gone through an illness or an accident or something physically and you are recovering now and they are seeing that. They're also seeing how you're shining right now and you're looking good. Like they say, you're looking good on your social media. They're seeing you and they are valuing you because of that more and more. And you're an inspiration to others too. So I feel many of you are actually out there doing your service. You know, you are doing your light work. You're showing up for yourself and you're showing up for others in that way. So you may have a platform, you may be on social media, you may be sharing videos, you may be sharing posts, you may be sharing pictures, and people are being inspired by what you are sharing. You know, even here, you know, you can share your stuff on the community post. So you may be inspiring other people in other ways. You might think, well, I haven't got a YouTube channel or I haven't got an Instagram or a Facebook, but you may be sharing things in other ways. And you're just a general inspiration because you stand tall, you know who you are, you don't back down, you love fiercely, and you are you. So forgive yourself for anything you feel you've done wrong. The angels say forgive yourself. They give me a block. Forgive yourself if you're not in communication. If you're thinking it's my fault, it's something I said or did, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself, forgive others, forgive your twin, forgive the karmic partner, forgive a family member who may have hurt you, someone from the past, forgive your exes, forgive everything because healing is on the other side of forgiveness. You have to forgive. And sometimes I see people in the comments saying, I'm never going to forgive that. But you have to. Not for them, for yourself, because forgiveness is a gift that you give to yourself. And if you're struggling with forgiveness right now, and I know how hard it can be, call on your angels. Call on Mary Magdalene to assist you. Call on St. Peter to help you. Call on Jesus himself to be able to ground you and see it in a higher way and say, hey, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. Because everyone is growing and everyone is learning at their own pace. And we've all made mistakes. We've all done things we need forgiveness for. We all have to be forgiven. Jesus said, if I can forgive even the most heinous crimes done to me, even the most awful things that were done to me, then you can forgive what another bestows upon you. And that was channeled to me many years ago now, around Christmas time, where I was thinking about Jesus and he gave me that message. If I can forgive all the heinous crimes done to me in my life, you can forgive all the things done to you, the things others do to you in your life. And that's so powerful. Now, I feel this is definitely the full moon bringing this up. So the full moon that we've got coming soon is allowing you the power to forgive. What do we do with the full moon? We release. We release. And what's the wood snake saying? I am helping you to let go of all that no longer serves you. So if you're holding on to resentment or pain or struggle around the past, or you're not forgiving, whether you're not forgiving yourself, whether you're not forgiving them, whatever it is, you've got to let that go. And trust me, you'll feel so much better. You'll feel like a big weight has been lifted off your shoulders, because Wayne Dyer said, if you're holding on to pain and resentment, it's only eating away at you. It's like you're holding a red hot coal in your hand. It's burning into you, and all those toxins are going into your body and going into your life. It's not hurting anyone but you. So you've got to forgive for yourself, not for the other person, for you. And then it brings a healing in the journey, and it affects the other person in a powerful way. So forgive. Now, we've got the black cat there as well. Many of you have got black cats, or you resonate with the black cat. And the black cat is lucky. So luck is on your side. So I feel the full moon is bringing in luck. So if you're seeing 1313, or you're seeing shamrocks, or you're seeing ladybugs as well, this is a huge sign of luck being on your side. So as we move towards the full moon on the 7th, there's amazing things shifting here. So this black cat is a sign of luck. It's also reminding you of your freedom and your power. And when you forgive, when you deal with your illusions, when you see beyond the physical reality and you feel free, when you pray, when you give your concerns to heaven, you feel free. So I feel the black cat is coming through as a symbol of strength for you and a symbol of power and freedom. We've got rigid, so also looking beyond the way things are, rigid thinking. The crow is saying to you, the crow is getting your attention, saying things can be different. Let me just pop these the other way so this is falling down. The crow is saying things can be different. So I feel many of you are hearing crows. So you're hearing them courting, or you're seeing crows. And it's the way the crow is getting your attention, saying, hey, something is changing. Something that's been rigid is changing. So rigid thinking. And this is why we can experience neck pain, because if your person's had rigid thinking, if they've thought, right, I'm never going to change, I'm never going to do this, that's changing now because they are starting to believe. They're starting to see things differently. So if you're having neck pain, it's a huge sign of change, especially where there's been rigid thinking. So look beyond the illusion. See beyond the surface. Don't be rigid in your thinking, oh, it's never going to change, or they're never going to change. You've got to look beyond that. And that's about how you be obedient to God. The angels say be obedient to God in this journey, even when you can't see. Because in this picture, she's blindfolded. She can't see what's going on, but she is feeling. She's trusting her senses. She's trusting her intuition. It's like if you can't see anything. They show me like when you see warriors in the dark and they can't see anything, but they've got the power to use their sword to their advantage, and they can defeat the enemy with their faith and their senses. And that's what you're being reminded of. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, so you have senses to look beyond the physical world. And when you are obedient in your faith, that means you trust God and you have faith in what he's doing in your life. You can handle whatever's going on. So be obedient in your faith. That's what I'm connecting with there. And that's loyalty. That's you being loyal to your connection, your twin, your journey itself. When you're showing God loyalty by being obedient to him through faith, he will give you what you deserve. He will bring everything in for you at the right time. And we've got sunflowers in this card too, which is also really beautiful. So you may see them as daisies or yellow daisies, but I'm actually seeing these as sunflowers again. I'm seeing it as a sign of your power. When you step into your power, you remember who you are. You're loyal to yourself. And it's so important you remember on this journey that getting it right with self and source must come first. Sometimes on this journey, we get so absorbed in the other person, we're putting them above everything, even above our own needs. And that's the wrong way of doing it. When that happens, that's when God prunes the tree. That's when God will take them away and say, no, you're giving too much of your energy and attention to them. You've come here for mission and purpose. It's so important you focus on self and source and do what you feel is good for you. And that also means your life purpose and what you're here to do as a spiritual being. And then the union comes. So focus on the connection with you. Focus on the connection with source. And that doesn't mean you're selfish. It means you connect with God again. And you find faith in him again. When you're obedient to him in that way, or the universe, the higher power, whoever you connect with, you'll be rewarded with all the things you're dreaming of, especially your twin. So put the fragments to one side. You're rebuilding now. You may feel they're ghosting. You may feel they've forgotten you. You may feel like you're not in their mind, but that's not true. You were haunted by them because they are haunted by you. So I feel this fragment energy is you can still feel them. You can still connect with them, even if they're not physically around you. You are one soul. You are one. So you'll feel their energy. You'll feel them calling to you. You'll feel them around you. This is why you have dreams. This is why you hear music. This is why you connect in such a powerful, telepathic, spiritual, energetic way. Because you're always together. You're always one, no matter what. Separation is illusion. Now you've got the peacock spirit around you and you've got the bear, because the peacock is saying, let it shine. And this takes you right back to the beginning here, where the angels say, let it shine, stand tall. The peacock is about confidence and strength, beauty, and being aware of that beauty within you, being aware of how magical you are, how successful you are, how wonderful you are. And the bear spirit is giving you strength. And they're giving me bear. This is bat though, but they're giving me the bear. So I feel there is a bear around you, whether it's a brown bear, a polar bear, giving you motivation, saying to you, persevere, don't give up, find strength, especially in the dark. Because the bat is saying, a rebirth is assured. Now I love this because yesterday we also spoke about rebirth. And we got the raccoon coming through for that. So if you've seen a bat and you're thinking, what's that bat about? Because we think about bats, we think about vampire bats being sucked dry. We think about nighttime and darkness and spookiness. And the angel's saying as we move into this spooky season, associated maybe with the bat, like Halloween and October, there's a rebirth taking place. And the badger spirit is saying, be fearless, be bold. I feel that's really why as well I've got the bear coming through intuitively, because the bear is helping you to be strong and bold. And I love that we've got sunflowers again. Now you may see yellow daisies, but you may also see these as yellow daisies, but I am seeing these as sunflowers to remind you of your power. But you may see sunflowers or yellow flowers, yellow daisies. Any of them really will be significant to your journey, especially if you resonate with the daisy in some way, or maybe your name's Daisy. But I am seeing sunflowers as what you're going to see as a sign. So be fearless and bold. So again, if you see that sunflower, that's a sign to be fearless and bold, to remember who you are. You've got the turtle spirit as well saying, slow down. There's no need to rush. Slow and steady wins the race. There's no need to rush because everything is moving forward beautifully right now. So have faith, especially as we move forward towards the year of the horse. Now, your person is transforming and so are you. So I'm seeing this, first of all, like transformation. Now, I'm seeing that as the snake. Now, you may just see that as a cord, or I'm seeing it as an endless cord, like the infinity sign as well. So this is reminding you that you are infinitely connected and you are infinitely protected by source, and the wood snake is assisting you. But I'm seeing this as you transforming. So I'm seeing those butterfly wings there as you gaining your wings, your strength, your power. And remember, the caterpillar thought it was dying, and then it gains its wings and it's reborn. So again, this is another sign of rebirth. But I'm really seeing this about them. They are being reborn right now. They are starting to believe. They are rising up. They are stepping into their power. So it's so important that you remember who you are. So again, Empress energy coming through here. You remembering your truth, your power, that there is a new beginning on the horizon. Something new is coming in, something is being birthed again, something is being shifted. So you're definitely going to see signs of rebirth. You're going to see signs of resurrection, signs of change. And again, it's a very similar message that we received yesterday. Now, look at this for them. This is so powerful. The masks are coming off. So the universe is making them take that mask off. They're going to reveal their feelings to you. They want to do this. And again, look at this. This is a normal deck here. Signs and synchronicities. And we've got pumpkins. And where are we? We're in the pumpkin season. October, Halloween. Okay, so between now and October the 31st, I feel they are going to reveal their feelings to you. You're going to see them without that mask. They're going to come to you, whether it's through a message, a phone call, a Zoom call, a voice note, or an in-person meetup. They are going to show you that their mask is coming off. And even if you are still out of contact during that time, because of growth and learning, they're going to show you in a different way. It's be through a sign or a sync or connecting in the 5D. But many of them, the majority of them, are going to be coming forward with feeling. They're going to tell you how they feel. They're going to take that mask off, or you're going to see a glimpse of them without wearing the mask. And they want to take the mask off. The masks are coming off. The angels are saying you just have to wait. Now, I feel they are waiting for the right time to open up to you, to come forward to you, to take the mask off. They're waiting for the right time. There's no need to rush this. They've got to do it right. It says wait for the answers to be revealed to you. So the wood snake is revealing answers to them. The wood snake is showing up for them. The universe is showing up for them through dreams, signs, synchronicities. So they are being shown the way to take that mask off, and they're being shown when and what cycles they need to end. And I love this. Look at this for powerful. We've got the snake spirit for them. So the wood snake is helping them to heal their heart, to end cycles. To end cycles in their life. Cycles, karmic cycles, battles, things they've been doing endlessly for what seems like a long time. They're going to change that. So this is karmic cycles ending. Things they've been holding on to for such a long time that they know it's time to release and let go of. The wood snake is saying, come on now, enough's enough. It's October. I've given you enough time. Now you've got to do this. It's time to end that cycle. It's time to heal. It's time to move on. It's time to take your mask off. It's time to speak to your divine feminine with love, not fear. It's time to own up to things. It's time to speak to the people in your life and say what's really going on. And that's going to lead to peace. When they take that mask off, when they reveal their truth, when they open up to you, when they finally release the burden of all the things they've been carrying around, they're going to find peace. They're going to feel peace. And guess what? That's what's going to move you into union. Because the dove spirit is also a huge symbol of union. I spoke about this. I'm not sure if it was last year now or the beginning of the year. I think it was the last year. Talking about when you've seen the dove. So if you've seen the dove, it's a sign, yes, of peace, of course it is, but it's also a sign of union. Union being so close, you can taste it. And this is where they are, because they are starting to believe, they are starting to have faith, and they are starting to take that mask off and do what they've come here to do. Even if it's scary, even if it's chaotic to them, even if it hurts them, even if it opens a can of worms, they're going to do it. And look what we've got here. I'm seeing that as doves. When doves cry. They give me that song by Prince, When Doves Cry. Now, I'm not a Prince fan, but they give me that song, okay? So you may want to hear that song or listen to the words. And they're crying as well as about them expressing themselves. They want to cry. They want to open up. They want to tell you how they feel. So some of them could be physically crying. But I feel it's more like a cry. They're being called into action. They're being called to you. They're crying for help inside. They want change. And when they release one dove, they're going to release all of that. So I feel this is definitely about, it's all going to come out in one go. All the things they've been bottling up for a long time, years, some of them, are going to all come out. And they're going to feel such a sense of relief and peace for finally doing what's been in them all along. For finally releasing those demons, for finally speaking their truth. It's going to set them free. So the truth is going to set them free once they speak it out, take off that mask and reveal their true feelings. Very powerful. So the energy around the journey, we've got let go of all that no longer serves you. So the snake is saying the time is now. It's time to let go. It's time to be vulnerable. When they are vulnerable with you, you nurture them. And that's part of the awakening process. So it's about you recognizing that it's about you being loving and kind and compassionate and forgiving things. When you're in that energy, when you're in your nurturing energy, they want to be vulnerable with you. They're not going to be vulnerable with you if you're defensive and pushing them away and wearing your own mask. They're going to be vulnerable with you when you're ready and open to this love. So they're being called, this is what they're crying out for. They are being called to demonstrate vulnerability right now. The snake is saying, come on. Let go of what no longer serves you. It doesn't serve you to be cold. It doesn't serve you to stay away. It doesn't serve you to be shut down. Instead, nurture the connection with feelings and emotions and love. Nurture what you need right now. Whatever your focus is, nurture it. Now, many of you are focusing on your own journey right now. You watching are focusing on career, other things. And it's so important you work on those things too. But you also have to nurture the love and the connection. This for both of you. Nurture what feels right. So I feel many of them are realising they are giving to the wrong things. They are trying to nurture or keep going the wrong things, the things that don't fill them up inside, the things that don't satisfy them. You satisfy them. So they're realising, hey, I'm giving my attention to the wrong thing, the wrong people, the wrong situations. And that's what they are awakening to. And so are you. You will overcome the current situation. You are moving towards awakening. So the wood snake is saying everything is falling into place here. Look at this, the cage is becoming clear to them that they are in a cage and they have the key. Spoke about this yesterday, them holding the key to open that cage. So they feel trapped right now. You may feel trapped because of this too. The cage is opening. And the scarab beetle is saying magic works through you. So again, the universal power, this change happening for the better. The wood snake is creating change. There's magic happening here. So this is a huge sign about everything shifting forward. You may even see beetles. I'm not saying you're going to see a scarab beetle. You may do. Okay, but if you see a beetle in general, if you see beetles scurrying around somewhere, it's reminding you of magic. It's like if you see ants. They may freak you out. You may be like, why am I seeing ants? But ants are about teamwork. We've got the chameleon spirit, act as if. And this is really a message for you. You must act as if you're already together. You must act as if it's already yours. Whatever you're manifesting, act as if. And you may have noticed recently that's happening naturally. Like I'm doing it myself. Like I notice if I'm in my kitchen, for example, I can feel my twin there. I can feel my twin standing behind me. Or if I'm in the bathroom, for example, like cleaning my teeth or having a shower, I can feel my twin's energy there. It's like he's right there. So you may feel it too. But if you act as if they're already yours, that they're already here, that they're already with you, it's already happening. It's going to manifest it more and more. And they are acting as if because they are having really vivid dreams about being with you and fantasies about being with you. And that's what's being created. And there's the crow. I knew it would show up. The crow is saying co-create with spirit. Co-create with your angels. Work with heaven. You've also got the wombat saying be at home. Be at home with where you are. That means, well, like we said right at the beginning for you, stand tall. And they want to take their mask off to come home. Coming home has been around you. I'm looking for the sunflower card, but you know I've spoke about it anyway. But being at home. And many of you may actually enjoy being at home right now. You may be working from home, or you may be working towards working at home, spending more time at home. You may find that you're doing that. Maybe you're getting your home nice, you're preparing because you feel something is coming. And this is powerful because it's showing you there's a change. Now this woman is naked, so I'm not going to show you all this card, but you can see you've got that kind of fish there, or you could, I'm seeing that, I know it's not, but I'm seeing this like a koi carp, which is a great sign of abundance coming in. And you may even be seeing 7 or 777 because that's a huge sign you're manifesting. But I'm seeing this as all the power of the love, the sacral chakra. So the 7 of Cups is about knowing that there is decisions that need to be made and choices that need to be made, and it's about choosing the self. And I feel they know that deeply. They know that all they've got to do to set themselves free is choose themselves instead of choosing things that they are giving to because of responsibilities, obligation, duty. They've got to choose themselves. And that's turning them on. It's making them excited. And you're going to feel that in the body. So again, Kundalini rising very strongly between the two of you moving forward. Very powerful. So what I'm going to do quickly today, I'm going to bring the structure deck in and just bring in a question that we're going to answer very quickly. So is there anything else we need to know about this today? Anything else we can connect with today, please, angels, about this guidance today? Anything else? What's next for the connection? Because you might be thinking, okay, Liz, well, that's all well and good. What's actually next for the connection? What's going to happen? So I'm going to bring in my decks for this, the Masculine and Feminine Message Tarot. So from your perspective, what's next then for the connection? We've got, you feel good news is on the way. So you're going to receive some good news, or you're going to feel it. You're going to feel something's coming. You're going to receive good news. You're going to just know something is shifting here. And that could be through signs you see, good news is coming. What's next for the connection from their perspective? Yeah, the weight of their life is on their mind and they're struggling to sleep. They need peace. So they are aware they've got to take that mask off to find that peace. And again, we've got the dove coming through and being at peace. They know they just need peace now. And the only way they're going to be at peace is when they reveal their feelings to you, take the mask off, when they're authentic, when they are living their truth. It's not going to affect the sleep anymore, because many of them are lying awake at night, they can't sleep, or if they are sleeping, they're having really intense, vivid dreams. Some of them are having nightmares as well about losing you, and this is on their mind. They're struggling. So obviously they're tired in the day because they're struggling to sleep. It's affecting them, it's making them feel ill. So they've got to take control. And I want to bring in what's next for the connection with the Message Tarot as well. And then I'm using all 3 decks here. Yeah, look at this results. What's coming in October? Look at the 10 of Pentacles. What's coming in October as results? You're going to start seeing results. So big changes happening right now. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.